on Salvage Hunters.
Who's the godfather of Gothic?
Pugin.
Good lad.
You'd have my head off if I got that wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Drew is joined on the road by a chip off the old block, his 23-year-old son, Tom.
Said these added.
Yes.
Later date.
Correct. Well done.
Well.
Good, isn't it?
In Cheshire, he finds it's not just Tom he's educating, and the next generation still have a lot to learn.
It's a fake, unfortunately.
What makes you know that that's a fake?
Everything. I'm only just starting to realise that I'm now become an old fart in the antiques business.
At a flea market in Somerset, Drew shares the secrets of his success after 30 years in the business.
What do you think? I'm not sold on him. I think it's a bit ugly. I think it's saleable.
Ugly's good. You know I like ugly
Ugly
things.
is good.
And how to buy at the right price.
Are they good?
Yeah, they are.
Can you make a profit, yes or no? Can you get 120 for it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, sold.
But sometimes it's Drew who's still a child at heart.
I think our collection of model cars might rival this.
I'm not buying anything I can sell today. That's going to a very loving new home.
Drew Pritchard is one of Britain's leading decorative salvage dealers.
Whoa, this is great. What a wonderful house.
He's on a hunt for weird and wonderful objects.
I'm like that. Oh, it's a stonker and it's really beautiful. It's a brilliant piece of engineering.
In his search for treasure,
Wow, it's hot in here. Oh, now you're talking.
he bargains hard.
200 quid. I've got to ask.
And there's nothing he won't buy.
Sold.
With help from Rebecca
The money's in that one.
Absolutely.
Well, I never.
and a team of renovators,
I can see some gold.
he transforms thousands of items, from junk to gems. This week, while T is away, Drew's organised a buying trip with his son Tom, who's inherited the antiques and salvage trade bug from his dad.
Let's go.
I grew up living in the passenger seat of a van, going from antique fair to soggy antique fair. As a young boy, slightly bored me to death, wore my feet out, but as I've got older, the interest has really grown. This kind of upbringing and this kind of experience and education is amazing, and I can't pass up on that opportunity. I think I'll always do something involved with antiques.
And with his enthusiastic new apprentice on board, Drew is hitting the road.
I think there's a lot of stuff to learn, and if there's anybody who's going to teach me, he's standing right there, so I think I'd be daft to waste the opportunity.
Praise indeed. It's odd, as I said, from me starting the business up when I was 23, I didn't have a clue. It's great to impart now all of my knowledge I've learned over those 30 years to Tom very, very quickly. He'll be streets ahead of where I was. Get your seatbelts on.
Yeah.
Right, so it's you're with me for the week, working. Well, it's nothing you haven't done before. We're going to go to a few places, actually. We're going to a fair, we're going to a museum, and we're going to see some dealers and see what we can pick up.
Yeah.
And get it in the back of the van and get it flogged. I mean, it really is, and it's just, and repeat.
For his initial father and son training session, Drew is taking Tom to one of his favourite buying destinations, an antiques market, the perfect place for Tom and other new dealers to learn a few tricks of the trade. They're travelling nearly 250 miles south to Somerset, to one of Drew's best-loved haunts.
Right, Tom, we are off to Shepton Mallet Flea Market, or the Shepton Flea, as it's known.
Okay.
Happens a few times a year, one of my favourite fairs.
What makes it one of your favourites?
I don't know, because I think because you get lucky. I think if you get lucky somewhere and buy things, you will always go back there. You'll always do that, and that's what Shepton Mallet is to me. And we're early, it's early.
Very early.
Yeah, but they let trade in at 7:30. That's where you want to be. You have to be that early, you have to.
Yeah.
Deep in the beautiful rolling hills and rich farmland of Somerset, the giant Shepton Flea Market has been held at the Bath and West Showground since 2004. With over 250 stalls, both inside and out, selling everything from antique and vintage furniture to clothing, jewellery and books, it's the perfect place for a novice to practice holding their eye in the hunt for profitable items. True to form, Drew has set out early to arrive first thing.
Right then, let's get cracking.
Let's go.
Nice early start.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
I'm coming.
You've got to look really, really quickly, because if you don't spot it, somebody else 2 feet behind you will. And you've lost that bit of profit, you've lost that piece of stock, you've lost that point for being here. So you look at that desk. It's actually quite stylish. I mean, they are 10 a penny, but that looks really fresh.
But like you say, 10 a penny. You've really got to know exactly what you're looking for.
Yes.
Within a split second.
Yeah,
really.
I've been doing this without a change for 29 years.
Yeah.
And I still get a buzz off it.
So, but you've seen everything before?
No, there's always something new. So it's just a case of finding that new thing. You just never know when it's going to jump out and hit you.
How do you decide what you're going to buy?
You just know. Hello, mate, how are you?
Nice boot scraper and that copper bath you see in the front.
Yeah, the boot scraper's nice.
Yeah.
Can we pull it out and have a look at it? We haven't been wandering around long, it's like 10 minutes in, and then I see some old friends. And he says, oh, have a look at this in the back of the van. And he's got this cracking boot scraper. What I like about it, two things. Yes, number one, it's in the stone. And then the second thing, scale. It's a nice big one. And people like these. If you're building a house, it's a great thing to put outside.
Nothing is more useful after a long, muddy country walk than a good, sturdy boot scraper. At 37 centimetres wide, this one is hand-cast in iron, with its original lead mounting intact. Set into a hefty slab of York stone, it's Gothic revival in style, which dates it to around 1870. It could be worth around £500.
So how much was that one again?
340.
I'll take that.
All right.
Please. I like him.
To you, Drew, straight free, that's it, finished.
300 quid.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm not sold on him.
Next thing, you can't ignore it, is this wonderful composition stone bulldog. It's not very old, 50s, 60s, maybe even later. Doesn't matter. It's got that great, funny, funky look. We'll make more profit on the bulldog, and it'll sell quicker. The little dog at 300, I'll take him as well, please. All right, we'll be back later.
Yeah, OK, good.
See you later.
Cheers.
Thanks, lads.
Today's a bit of learning how to really quickly spot what's good and spot what's not good, you know, where to spend your time following Dad around, seeing how he does it, really.
I think we should go inside.
So much.
People have spent a little bit more money to be in here. They generally have slightly better things. We've just got to keep going round and round and round and round. These quite a good.
Yeah, I was just looking at him.
See the two there, the male and female there. They're literally on a piece of cardboard. They're on a piece of cardboard.
Wow.
Aren't they good?
Yeah, they are. I was literally just looking at them as you were having a chat before.
How much are these, Paul?
For the two, 220.
On cardboard.
I know.
Amazing.
And that one.
Incredible. She's the one.
Yeah.
It's just that one. It's just that one, really, Paul.
80 quid, that's it.
Can you sell it? What can you get for it? He's my son, so I'm teaching him. It's my son, Tom. Paul, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
What can you get for that? You don't have to make a fortune, you just got to make a profit. Can you make a profit, yes or no? Can you get 120 for it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, sold. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. It's just got something about it. It's painted on a piece of cardboard off a cardboard box. That's got a real charm to it. We're going to do nothing. We won't frame it, we won't clean it, we won't put anything on it. Just sell it as it is. We'll be back later on, yeah? Thank you, mate. That's great. Would you go back in there and would you buy it again?
Yeah.
And £80, you make 40 quid. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just do it 10 times. Good spot. Excellent, yeah.
Yeah?
That was the right thing. You were looking at the right thing.
Yeah.
The settle's great. That's unusual to have that on there. This is a nice one. It's battered to hell, but it looks the part. It looks nice. Yeah. I know these guys as well, so yeah. Hello. This is great.
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
Bought it from a private
Yeah.
down in Sunset. It's all solid, all the back's solid.
The back tells you all the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's had a hard life, but it's great. Seen these on here.
Yeah.
They're repairs, but it doesn't matter. It all adds to it. That's great. This settle catches my eye in the corner, and I thought, oh, that's good. And then I start looking at it and going, that's really good. And then he starts saying it's come fresh, it's come private, it's just on the market. He's a proper dealer. He's not going to tell me a load of porkies.
Originating in Europe in the 10th century, settles were originally large storage chests, with elements added on to make it adaptable as a seat, a bed, or a table. By the 15th century, the settle became common in inns and pubs, the design trapping the heat from the fire to keep patrons snug. Some were even designed to dry food like bacon in a cupboard in the backrest. This one dates to the late 18th century and can seat up to 4 on its gently curving box seat. Hand-carved in oak and elm, and with some unusual details in its design, it could be worth around £2,200.
What are you asking?
To you, 12 and a half.
12.50.
Yeah.
Drew is in Somerset, teaching his son Tom, a budding dealer himself, the basics of the trade and how to make the most of an antiques fair.
Come on, I'm coming.
Inside, he spotted an untouched West Country settle seat.
What are you asking?
To you, 12 and a half.
12.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have it, thanks. Yeah. Absolutely as honest as the day is long, that piece. Just what you want to find. We're buying a West Country settle in the West Country, and for 1,250 quid, we'll probably spend about £200 on it, and there's profit. Good profit on that one. Keep moving.
I've never seen you move so fast. This today, I mean, this is just a joy. This is just fun. This is like a day out for me today. I know Dad's working and I'm working as well, but this is like a day out. I guess you never get bored of trying to find the next thing that you're going to purchase and the next thing that you're going to sell and the next bit of profit that you're going to make, and with that profit, what you're going to buy. It's quite pretty.
Yeah.
What is it? Arts and crafts?
Yeah. It's a bit chipped and a bit broken, but it's very nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's authentic. Next thing, see, we're wandering back outside now. So there's a lot more stalls set up, and there's just this little lamp, completely untouched, filthy dirty, and to have the original etched glass cylinder on it is still quite nice. That's good. Sorry. Hi. Sorry, do you mind? How much is that?
I'm sorry.
Sold. Thank you. With a little bit of work and a little bit of cleaning, that's about 120, 140 for that. We'll drop a wire through it with a bulb holder, clean the glass properly, you know, get it to as good as it can be, saleable, honest as the day is long as again. I think Shepton Flea's gone really well. I think we did okay.
For me, the most interesting thing was the little portrait of the lady on the piece of cardboard. As soon as I saw it, I just thought, you know, beautiful, really fantastic. If I bought it, I probably wouldn't want to get rid of it, to be honest. That's, for me personally, buy of the day. Maybe not financially speaking, but in terms of...
Financially speaking, what's the best buy?
The settle.
Boom, there's your profit.
Yeah. The bulldog, well, I wasn't going to say it in front of him. I think it's a bit ugly. I think it's saleable.
Ugly's good, you know I like ugly
Ugly
things.
is good. You see, he's, you know, I'm not going to say any more on that.